Has your wife just said she wants to separate? Has your world been turned completely upside down and you feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster? Well, brother, you've come to the right place. Today I'm going to be giving you the 6 tips to help you to go from surviving to thriving. Now, if we haven't met, my name's Luke Finn and I help dads avoid unnecessary divorce and reignite the relationship with their wives. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel and smash the bell button to be notified every Tuesday when I release a new training to help you to create an unbreakable marriage and reconnect with your wife. Now make sure to stick around to the end of this video to get the opportunity to enroll in my free masterclass. In the masterclass, you'll get to diagnose your marriage and learn what it's going to take to help you to reconcile and discover the number 1 hidden roadblock preventing you from reconciling with your wife. So with all that being said, let's dive right in. So the first thing that you need to do when your wife has just said to you that she wants to separate is to give her space and time. I know this feels counterintuitive. You want to sit down and you want to talk with her. You want to let her know your feelings, how you've realized how you behaved in the past and how things can be different. Brother, this is not going to help. You need to give her space and give her time to process this, and most importantly for you to process this, because it's been a big shock. You didn't see this coming. Now it's time for you to take some time for yourself and, work through the things that you're going through. So the first thing to go from surviving to thriving is relax. You've got time. You don't need to go fix this straight away. It's not your job to fix this just yet. But follow these 6 steps I'm going to give you and you are going to go from surviving to thriving in a very short period of time. The second thing you need to do is you don't need to go through this alone. You want to get support. So where are your family and friends? Reach out to your family and friends, talk with them, and let them know what's going on. With that being said, don't be going and talking with her, so your in-laws, don't be going talking with her family and telling them what's going on. This will just come across manipulative. So what you want to do is just reach out to your friends and family, and in best case, guys, I would really recommend speaking to close friends, because getting your family involved as well, they can take sides. So you want to kind of have a bit of separation between your family and what's going on. To play it really safe, I would recommend going with friends, close friends that you can trust. Reach out to them and talk to them about what's going on and how you're feeling. Now, if you don't have family and friends, by all means, please also go and even if you have friends and family, go out and get a therapist. You've got a huge shock. You didn't see this coming. You've got all these emotions. You're probably feeling panicky, sad, frustrated. There's lots of things that are coming up for you at the moment. Go and get a therapist, nearby that you can sit down to and talk to about your problems and about how you're feeling. You'll already start feeling better by just communicating and letting them know how you're doing, right? So please go and do that. And if you're one of the men that you feel a bit isolated and say there's no therapist or you don't have family and friends, there's plenty of support online. There's plenty of amazing groups online that are out there to support you. Now, I happen to have one of those groups called Marriage Support Group for Dads. It's a Facebook group. You can check it down below in the details. You're more than welcome to join, where I've got amazing dads going through the exact same thing as you, that are focusing on working through their issues and becoming an empowered man to create that unbreakable marriage. So check that out down in the details. And by all means, guys, please go and get support when your wife asks for separation, because it's a lot easier when you've got a brotherhood, when you've got friends, family around that are supporting you through this tough time. You do not need to do this on your own. Step number 3, a really simple one, and it's what most men will do straight away, is get into the gym, lose the weight, start feeling better. So do that, but also make sure that you're eating well and that you're getting the sleep that you need. So a lot of men will find that their sleep suffers when they get this shock. Also, they might just stop exercising and they might start eating really crappy food. Don't do that. Prioritize yourself. These are the 3 most important things, guys. When you're going through this, you're in a storm at the moment and you need to have your own back. So make sure you're eating good food. Go out, and if you don't exercise, you don't have to go to the gym. You can also just go for a walk, get out into the fresh air, and make sure you're getting the amount of hours you need to sleep. So for me, I'm like a big baby. I need to sleep 8 hours to feel really good. Everybody's a little bit different. You know how many hours you need to feel good. Make sure you're getting those hours, and you're going to start feeling better really quickly. Now, step number 4 is I want you to shift. So at the moment, you're probably thinking, oh man, I wanted to see that I've changed. How can I be around her more? How can I show her that I've changed? No, this is like what I call show pony mindset. I'm trying to show her all the different things that how you've changed, and you're basically trying to manipulate her so she'll go back and not have want a separation that you guys can reconcile. Guys, that's not going to help. It just comes across needy and pushy. You want to have a me first mindset. So out there you'll hear about me first people, or a me first mindset. People will say, oh, don't be selfish, you're being selfish. Guys, forget about selfish. You now, what you're going through, need to have your own back. You need to see this as self-preservation and putting yourself first. So me first mindset means, what do you need right now? What do you need to take care of yourself? I've just given you those other steps, so go and do those steps and look out for yourself. Create space for yourself. Do the things that you like, and do not be a show pony and try and show your wife how you've changed. You're going to do stuff that makes you feel happy, that supports yourself, and that you put yourself as number one. This is really important through this phase, guys. When you're going through this storm and this emotional roller coaster, you need to put yourself first. All right? Awesome. Step number 5, really important, is you can do this, guys. I know you're going through a difficult time right now. You might feel like, oh man, is it even possible to reconcile? Guys, I've helped hundreds of dads reconcile in some of the most dire situations. It is possible. You just need to follow these steps. You need to have a process to do it. But it is completely possible. I see it time and time again, just like with my client Kevin, who enrolled in my program last month. He came in, his wife completely checked out, said she didn't want to work in the marriage. She was going out dancing all the time, didn't want him around. Guess what? Just last week, he started having sex again with his wife after a whole year of not having sex, right? So guys, this is just a process that you need to follow. There's the things to do and there's things not to do. I'm glad you're here on this video so you can learn it. And I want you to know that you can do it. No matter how dire it seems right now, with the right steps and the right mindset, you can reconcile with your wife. Now let's move on to the final step. Step 6 is you got to heal. Guys, you're going through a very tough time at the moment. You need to heal this hurt. The hurt is there, and this can make you act, out of sorts. You can start getting angry with her. You can start feeling hopeless. You can get frustrated. You can start blaming her, like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to the kids? All these things, all these behaviors are going to push her further and further away. You need to heal the hurt. And I've created a different training. It's my masterclass that covers exactly the 5 behaviors that wreak havoc in a marriage, and also how you can heal yourself so that you start showing up as an empowered man. Because you need to heal, guys. In order for you to move forward, you need to heal this hurt. So I promise you're going to get the opportunity to go through this masterclass and also to heal this hurt. And that's what you're going to get right now, guys, the free masterclass. If you want to go into that masterclass and start the healing process and start showing up as the empowered man that she needs, I want you to check down in the description. In the description, there's a link to my free masterclass where you're going to start the healing process today. You're also going to get to see the number 1 reason why your wife has checked out of the marriage. And you're also going to get to diagnose your marriage and learn what it will take to reconcile. So click down below and find that link to the masterclass. And finally, if you haven't done already, I mentioned it already in getting the support, but I want to invite you again. Join my free Facebook group, marriage support group for dads, where we've got an amazing community of dads working to create an unbreakable marriage. Congratulations on making it to the end of this video. If you've got any questions at all, post them down in the comments below. And if you found this video useful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and smash that bell button so you'll be notified every time I release a new video each week. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.